Welcome in, guys. We are working in the Vivosun today, but as you can see, we're kind of crowded today because we have a new 10th edition, the melon farm. But that is our other seed to harvest. And again, we're going to be working in the Vivosun. It's been a little while. We are on day, let me see here, 9 of flower. And let me see here. Last week, we did a very heavy defoliation. And this week we've just been kind of recovering. We'll go ahead and open up the tent here. And as you can see, guys, let me get this out the way. This is our threat catcher. It's actually been really working pretty amazingly, to be honest. All right, let me just get that out the way, guys. Sorry about this delay. Give me a sec. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the girls. Last week, we did a pretty big defoliation. They've almost fully recovered. Taken really good color on them, good recovery. Let's look at the bottom here. So I have been kind of cleaning up as we go along the bottoms. And I think I'm going to keep everything else that we have. Again, everything is kind of fully recovered. And we cleaned up the bottoms pretty well from what they were last week. And this girl over here is just really taking off. She doesn't even have no more stuff. And guys, look at my canopy is pretty much even. I even was able to lift up the trellis net and got a pretty much even canopy going on the whole way across here. So, man, I'm really excited about to see what this is gonna do. She still got 2 weeks of stretching going on. So, and then we have another shot with the trellis net, but I don't think we're gonna need it. We're just gonna go ahead and let these babies grow out. Right now, let me check our meters here. So currently we are at, this is our VPD, 1.27 at 59% humidity at 79 degrees. This is a perfect transferring VPD. So again, I'm going to make a video explaining exactly how VPD works and how important it is to your setup.
Vapor pressure deficit is a superior, more scientific metric for cannabis cultivation because it combines temperature and humidity to measure how the air affects plant transpiration. Unlike checking relative humidity alone, mastering VPD ensures that leaves can effectively move water and nutrients while keeping stomata, pores, open, which maximizes photosynthesis and growth. Transpiration is the process where water is absorbed by plant roots, transported through the plant, and evaporated as water vapor into the atmosphere, primarily through small pores on leaves called stomata. It acts as a cooling mechanism, drives nutrient transport, and accounts for up to 99% of water uptake. When the VPD is too low, the air is too saturated with moisture, which severely hinders the plant's ability to transpire. This lack of transpiration causes a cascade of issues, including inhibited nutrient uptake, nutrient deficiencies, particularly calcium and magnesium, stunted growth, and a high risk of fungal infections like powdery mildew or botrytis. When the VPD is too high, the air is too dry, creating an extreme demand for water from the plant. This causes the plant to lose water through transpiration faster than it can take it up from the roots, leading to dehydration, metabolic stress, and potentially structural damage to the plant.
Alrighty, guys, welcome in to day 12, week 2 of flower in the Vivosun. Yes, guys, we have a lot of things to cover. I got some new stuff. I set up a new wire there. You can see my lights are working in tandem now. And yeah, so I was able to acquire a par meter. And man, guys, was I wrong. If you are using a PPFD par meter on an app, I highly advise you to stop that, save some money, and get you a par meter. It is going to show you what you're actually messing up. I was really off with my par levels. I was using an app, a PPFD reader on my Android phone, guys, and it was telling me I was getting about 600 to 700 from these lights right here. And I haven't lowered them yet because I wanted to get some content on it. But after doing a reading on them, I'm barely giving them anything. So yeah, guys, this is the plants day 12, week 2 recovery. Man, they're looking really well. Even with the under lightage I've been giving them, they're stretching, kind of what I want. But I'm gonna go ahead and lower the lights today, since I do have a par meter now. And man, look at them. Look at the recovery, guys. Oh, and we are in flower. Let me show you guys here. I know I saw evidence of it. Where is it? Right in there, guys. Let me show you. So we are in flower. As you can see, the white pistils there. Got white pistils everywhere. Yeah, guys, we're definitely into flower. Confirmed. We're into flower with these girls. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna give them we're gonna mix up some nutrients for them, and we're gonna lower these lights today and get an accurate reading of the par. So yeah, let's go ahead and I want to show you guys. I got this par meter, really nice. It's not expensive, on about 70-80 bucks. And again, I barely got it, so how accurate it is, I'm not sure. We're gonna find out, because I'm gonna be using this from now on in my content. So we're not gonna be using that app anymore. Again, the app was saying that I was getting 676 average across the top here. I wasn't able to get any footage because that's on my phone that I'm recording. Now I got this and I tested it out before I started filming this morning. Man, it's like 300 off. I kid you not, guys. 300 off. And at maximum, since I have them in tandem now, I have it at max. And it's still like, I'm going to go ahead and get a reading now. All right. So right now, this is what I'm getting. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm getting. With the app that I was using, PPFD meter, I was getting 600 and something. That's 300 off, guys. And I was using that app for this thing over here. I was using it for this. So imagine if I really lowered that light where it was supposed to be, you know, how bigger those ones could have got. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to lower these lights and get them within range, because they should be at 600 right now, and they're not, as obviously you could see. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to get set up here. Give me 1 second. So we're going to go ahead and lower these lights. So obviously I got to go pretty low with these lights. Let's see here. I don't have a level. I'm going to have to get me a level. All right. So that's where we're going to be with that light. Let me see what we're at. Let's see here. All right. So we're running. Let's see here. About what is that? I can't see. 424. 458. We're still we can still go way lower. At 413. In the back, 360. 315. Yeah, we can still go. Let me go ahead and get it a little bit lower. Second here, guys. Oh, we going deep, yo. And then if I have to, I'll just back off on the dimmer when time permits. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see here. You can't see that, but 576. I think I'm gonna go with 576. Actually, that's on this. That's on the outside there, and we're at 523 here. Hold on, but that's because of my phone blocking it. Okay, let me try this again, guys. I'm sorry. Again, this is the first time I'm using this meter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go right here that with the height of this guy. Yeah, it should be fine. Hold on. Because I'm going to give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna move it again, but a little bit further over. Why are you turning like that? All right. Now let me lower this other one here because it does have a light too, and it's gonna throw it off once I actually lower it down. So the light's gonna definitely change. All of a sudden it got really dark in here. All right. Stop moving around on me, girls. All right, now let me see what I got going on down here. All right, so we're running roughly about 530, 524, guys. I think I'm gonna run with this. A big ass empty spot right here. Kind of. There it is. And I'm at max. Scoot you over just a tad bit more. Stay right there. Oh man. Okay, I gotta remember to stop putting my damn phone right over the damn thing. Okay. It's I'm kind of weak over here in this corner, but I kind of want this. Come on. I want this center to be getting some. So I really don't care about the corners too much. But as you can see, if I had a more uniform light, oh man, we're high right here. Only so high right here. All right, well, we'll go with this. We're gonna go with this, guys. I'm satisfied with that. Like how? Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. This one's lower than that one. Let me see if I can get an eyeball on them. I'm gonna get me a level today so I can level these guys out, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tricky right now, just eyeballing it, you know. And I'm just gonna leave that there like that. That doesn't matter. So yeah, guys, man, from up here, that's where I had my lights, to down here. That's where they are now. Look at that. I had my lights too damn far away. Thank you. I forget who mentioned that in a video, but someone said to bring my lights down. And I did, guys. I brought my lights down. And I was using that app, that PPFD app, and it was saying I was getting like 800 and whatever. So I brought them back up. And yeah, guys. So again, when we started, we were given like 400, and now we're about 580, 550. 504, 550. So now, I mean, at least we're getting more, way higher of a reading. You know what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, that's where we're at. Day 12, week 2. So we just kind of dialed in our lights, and we're gonna leave them like this, guys. Hopefully it helps out. I hope they don't like get all messed up because of the sudden closeness of the lights. But if we do, we'll just dial it in because I got them connected now. So yeah, we're a little bit more dialed in. So let me go ahead and get set up. We're going to mix up some nutrients and give these girls a feeding for day 12, week 2. Welcome in this morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the Vivosun this morning, and the girls are they're pretty thirsty right now. I haven't really done anything to them lately. A matter of fact, let me go ahead and open this up so we can take a look. It's been a few days since I've been inside this tent, but yeah, as you can see, I've lowered down the lights, guys, pretty significantly. And yeah, man, look at they're barely waking up. It is the morning, guys. Let me go ahead and turn this fan down so they don't get blown to smithereens. But yeah, we're looking very good. We are on day 14. Well, basically week 2. The end of week 2. We're going into week 3. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving these baby girls some water today, and I'm going to be showing the mixing and everything what I'm going to be giving these. They are definitely dry. You see, I can pick up this pot with no problem. And we got some white powdery mildew, if you see that. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. I'm going to probably have to put some neem oil down there. But definitely got some powdery mildew. It's not on my plants, but it's not in there. It's only on this one right here. Not in this one either. It's just on that one plant, which is really weird. I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, guys, look at our training. We have a lot of stuff to do today. I need to remove these training buds. A lot of these stems are very thick, and I don't want them to crack. So we're going to be removing all of them today. And I think we're doing pretty good, guys. I really do. Nice shot there of a blooming flower. We got quite a few of them everywhere. Yeah, our canopy is looking pretty well today. Look at that, guys. Look at all those yellow, juicy sprouts there. Yeah, that's some nice flowers going on all over the place, guys. All over the place on these plants. Yeah, guys, so that's where we're at right now. We are in week 2, day 14, and we're about to light these girls up with some bloom and a heavy feeding, guys. And I also got I had to move my aquatic area over to my garage, so I will meet you all over there. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, welcome in. This is my new little aquatic area where we're going to be setting up stuff. Guys, again, welcome in. Thank you for all the subs, all the follows. I appreciate that. I couldn't be doing this without you guys, and it's fun. So I enjoy doing what I'm doing. So what we're going to be doing here today is that we got 3 plants in the Vivosun, and we're going to mix up a very good nutrition batch here for them. And I'm going to show exactly what I'm feeding the girls and what I'm intending to do. So basically I'm still feeding some nitrogen, and I'm going to be giving some bloom today. So I'm going to be using the flower fuel, and we're also going to be using the Fox Farms. So I'm going to go ahead and shake these up so we don't have to do them later. And we're going to give them a pretty heavy feeding because, guys, I have the plants in a 2-gallon pot, which I think was a mistake because they're drinking water in a day and a half. I'll soak them, saturate them, and in a day and a half they're dry. Even like today, I watered them the day before yesterday, and they were already dry this morning. So yeah, let me go ahead and get set up here and just show you guys what I'm doing here. Bring this a little bit closer. All right, so I'm gonna be aiming for a pretty high dosing here because the girls are in flower and we are going to be wanting to get them pretty, dosed up with some good food here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna start giving some, we got about 2 gallons in the bucket right now. I pH'd it, but it's back at 7.9. So we're gonna go ahead and give, we're gonna go with the 644 Grow Big. I want to make sure that I'm getting this in the camera. So we're going with this, and we're gonna give, let's see here, 2 to 3 teaspoons per gallon. So I got 2 gallons in there. So I'm gonna put 6 of these bad boys. 6 bad boys. All right. That was a little bit more than 6, but that's all right. All right. She needs a good little feeding anyway. But we'll go ahead and move on to the next. We're gonna move on. I don't have too much of this. This is like the bat guano, basically bat shit, and earthworm castings. We're supposed to be putting 4 tablespoons per gallon. I probably don't have enough of that, so I'm just gonna put, I want to kind of space them out since I have to order some more of this. So it's 4 tablespoons per gallon. So we're gonna go with 2 heaping, and we're gonna go with the 284 Buds in Bloom, 2 to 3 teaspoons. This stuff, guys, gotta watch out with it because it will burn your plants. It is very high in the phosphate and suitable potassium. As you can see, it is very highly concentrated, so be very careful. We're going to be adding at the beginning of the flower stage until harvest, add 1 small scoop. That's a 1/4 tablespoon per gallon. So I'm going to be putting 2 of these. 2 of these, all right? Where's my spoon? My handy dandy spoon. All right, let me get down here so we can show what we're doing. What's it called? Fertilizers are acidic, so I should have went down here, and we're sitting about 10-10 at 6.1, guys. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with that. That is a little heavy, but they do need a feeding, guys. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna load that good stuff there into that, and I will meet you back in the farm. Okay, guys, before I go, since I did use the rest of my water, I wanted to show how I make my water. So basically, I got a 5 gallon. I got 5 gallons of water in there, and I use this stuff right here. It's called Prime from SeamChem. You can get this off of Amazon. I am not affiliated with any of these products, by the way. But this, if you have chloramine inside your water, which protects chlorine from evaporating, if you let this sit out, regular tap water, where I live, the chloramine protects chlorine from evaporating. So simply leaving it out and bubbling is not going to be effective method if you're trying to remove the contaminants. But this stuff is safe enough for fish and plants, and it removes chloramine and chlorine, ammonia nitrate,
it detoxifies all that stuff instantly. It's 2 drops per gallon, so it's not, you can use up to 5 times without it hurting anything. So you don't have to worry about it burning your plants or anything. So yes, this is what I use to condition my water, and I usually do it the day before. So I know I'm going to be using water tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and add this 10 drops to this, and when I come back, like here in about 15-20 minutes, this stuff smells like sulfur, by the way. I think that's what it is. And it really stinks, man. I'm not lying. That thing, it put a stank. Makes it smell like a fish aquarium. Alrighty, guys, I just wanted to show you that if you have any problems with chlorine inside your water, that is what you would use to remove that. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you all a show on that. I'll meet you all back into the farms. Alrighty, guys, welcome back in. We are back in the girls' tent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give these girls a water. As you can see, they are very thirsty. So let me go ahead and get this pitcher filled up and give these girls a drink because they are angry at me. They are looking down and out. A minute to even penetrate that. Yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna remove my tripod here. Give me a second, guys, so I can get more of a detail feeding here. So yeah, that runoff right there is just runoff that soaked through. These girls, they have a lot to drink. See, guys, and I'll grab my turkey baster and I'll just go up and slurp this, put it right back up in there, because these girls need to drink. I put all that water back in. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, yeah, look at them. They're definitely thirsty right now, but they are looking very nice, guys. Again, it is the morning. Shoot, I think it's like 8:30 in the morning. They woke up about an hour ago, and they were very thirsty, so that's the reason why I'm giving them this heavy feeding. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them the rest of this water and siphon it up and give it to them until they stop taking it, and then I'm gonna clean up the water. Then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna clean up these bud clips and take some of the stuff on the bottom that we don't need there. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back. I just wanted to give you a look at them, like, see how quickly. This is about 20 minutes later from the time that I fed them and slurped this up. And man, look at them. Look at that color. Jeez. Beautiful things, guys. All right. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to get up in here and I'm going to remove some of these bed clips. See here. All right, so like, you see all this stuff right here? Like, ooh, what was that? I don't need this here stuff. I don't need it here anymore. Oh my God. All right, take that off. Shoot. Be careful, guys. Break my tree, you know? I don't know how much more. Goodness. Things are on there good.
I don't want to, bust them all. Come on, get off of there. There we go. All right. So yeah, guys, look at this insane training. Get this off right here. I don't need that there. Or this. None of that needs to be there. But look at that insane training, guys. Yeah. I got a lot of more butt clips to take, but man, I got some insane training going on there. A lot of butt clips to take off in this one. So yeah, guys, I got a lot of stuff to take off. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all these butt clips. And I'll be back to remove some of the more stuff on the bottom. Alrighty, guys, we are back. So I cleared up all the bud clips, the remaining blood clips on here. Took them all off. We got some really crazy training. Look at this, guys. Look at this insane training that we got going on here. Look like a damn chandelier. Really nice, guys. Check it out, man. Yeah, so we got some really nice stuff, but I am going to take off some stuff here. Some stuff that I think that is not healthy, like this stuff right here. Show you. Like this stuff right here, it's just a cluster of nothing. So I want to remove that off of there. So, maybe this little thing right here too. Well, that was a little bud, but man, that smells good. Maybe this stuff over here. I know it's probably hard to see what I'm doing back here, but got a little bit of stuff back here that I don't need. Yeah, like this right here. Oh shoot, that wasn't good. Get that off of there, guys. Man, this damn thing is sticky. Hold on, guys. I gotta get my scissors here. Where are they at? There they are. Because those what's it called? Come here. Branches are sticky wiggy, bros. All right, let me get back up in here. Where was I? There it is. Let me get that off of there. Old hanger. Just like I did before on the other one. All this stuff here is just not going to do nothing. Because they're gonna be, I mean, they are in their stretch, but I do need to stretch them out. It's kind of I do want to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not sure how to straw really. I know two methods. Basically, I've already used the method to where I've laid it down and the canopy evened up with each other. The canopy, I'm pretty satisfied with the canopy. I mean, there's some stuff that is down there that I want to come out, obviously, but I want to open her up. I want to open these centers here, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to straw. But these girls are looking very nice. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get this set up here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so my whole idea right now is that I need to spread these girls out and
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my straw net here, and I'm gonna go ahead, and I might even have to use my other one later on. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my tripod here. So basically what I'm doing, I know it's a little bit of stress and it shouldn't be, probably shouldn't have done this, but I needed them to slow down and spread out a little bit. So everything down in there, you see, is getting light now. Everything down in here. So that was my goal. I mean, we're pretty still thick, but as long as I can see the ground from the top, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Because that means that all the little buds in between are getting light too. So that was my whole idea. You see everything's getting light now. And what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll raise this trellis net. And see, they're gonna bend right there, so I'm not really worried about that. That's gonna bend over. And yeah, guys, so that's where we're at. It's looking good. I'm satisfied with this trellis, and we're gonna go ahead and just let them run their course from this point. They have a good feeding. They're looking like they're waking up very good. Taking good to the trellis already. Get a canopy shot here. Look at that, guys. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave her off at. Again, this is week 2, day 14 of flower, and this is gonna conclude week 2 update. And guys, I really appreciate everybody that's watching the channel. Watching my videos, please hit that like and subscribe, and try to watch them all the way through. It helps the algorithm. And yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with a video of the updates probably once a week with everything that I'm doing in between. I'm learning a lot, guys, so I want to show everything that I'm learning in between, like the training and everything. You know, I'm trying to make the channel a little bit productive and educational. So definitely tune in next week for the update of this update. Alrighty, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Much love from the Botany Man. Y'all take care until next time. Much love.